hadn't seen it, but what?
Fix the stream.
Oh, good job. Henry checks in. Good morning, hearing. Welcome back, Brianna, and good morning to Florida Man Radio Gang.
Hey, y'all.
Thank you, sir. Dave the drummer checks in. What's up, Dave? How are you? Good morning, Justin and Lurch. Welcome back, Brianna. Oh, everyone's happy to see Brianna back. They thought, never mind. Never mind.
Right.
But they thought she was out saving the world, and she was just,
She was
blah,
at
blah,
home.
blah, blah.
Yeah, they're disappointed to know that you weren't really doing much of anything,
I'm sorry. Oh, I actually did go to Jacksonville because my grandmother had heart surgery.
Uh-oh. How's
So,
she doing?
She's good. I mean, she's a tough cookie, man.
Bill checks in. Good morning, Bill. Greetings, everybody. Hell yes, Brianna. Love Bill. Cindy checks in. Good morning, Cindy. Happy Monday to our favorite team. Glad you are back, Brianna. Dustin is here. Did you have, quote, the talk, unquote? Not yet, Dustin. I'll keep you updated on that.
She had the sleep,
Yeah.
end quote.
Karen checks in. Good morning, Karen. The other Karen here. Morning.
Hey,
Good morning
girl.
to you. When we get back, watched SpaceX land in the ocean yesterday. That was pretty inspiring and exciting. I mean, does it feel a little bit weird, though, that we're reverting back to how we brought astronauts back to Earth 45 years ago? Is this progress or is this a regression? We'll talk about that and much more. Quick break. It's Justin Clark on the Florida Man Radio Network.
You're listening to You Have Power Radio with attorney Justin Clark. Florida Man Radio. The Shannon Burke Show.
You're supposed to believe that a guy that literally has been in politics for 45 years is now, just now, going to fix things.
He's peaking
Well,
now.
You wait to see what I'm now.
He had to get his education. so-
Yeah, no, I got my,
3 degrees and
got my foot in the door. Now I can do something. That's basically what we're supposed to believe.
The Shannon Burke Show. Afternoons from 3 to 7 on Florida Man Radio.
This is Sergeant Slayer. Attend. Today's orders are to go to WeKillFloridaBugs.com. Say it again. WeKillFloridaBugs.com.
WeKillFloridaBugs.com is home of Mighty Tech Pest Management. Get in touch with Mighty Tech today for residential and commercial pest control, termites, wildlife exclusion, and removal. And if mosquitoes are a problem, ask Mighty Tech about them as well. Call for a free evaluation today. 1-888-750-7378.
Say it again. WeKillFloridaBugs.com. Dismissed.
If you've been injured on the job and are not receiving the benefits you're entitled to, call me, Glenn Levine, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733, and take back control of your life.
Office in Orlando.
Are you ready for the best talk radio to take the airwaves?
Real Talk with G Love
and Kenny the Rocker Wilkerson,
the talented dynamic duo on today's relationship talk that is ego-driven, excitable, with a little sassiness and outspoken opinions
on rock and roll and sex.
You don't want to miss this show Monday through Friday, 7 to 8 p.m.
Live interviews with legendary rock and rollers and upcoming indie artists and much more.
Stay tuned to the newest Woman Radio on Florida Man Radio.
Unfiltered and unafraid.
Time to burn those COVID calories, so get off your ass and hit Fit to Row in College Park, Orlando's premium indoor rowing studio. Open now. Lose weight, tone up, get fit with no contracts. A full body workout that's easy on the joints. Go to fittorow.net now or call 407-325-4781. That's 407-325-4781. Stay tuned to Florida Man Radio for your chance to win 3 free months at Fit to Row.
If you're dealing with stress, pain, or sleeplessness, look for all-natural solutions from Cannabidel Life, Central Florida's premier CBD distributor. Cannabidel Life uses a U.S. patented extraction technology that produces the highest quality CBD on the market. Florida Man listeners can save 30% off their entire order with promo code FloridaMan at checkout. CBDoilsandedibles.com to check out their huge selection of tasty edibles, oil extracts, smokables, and topical creams that could relieve your ailments. CBDoilsandedibles.com, promo code FloridaMan for 30% off.
Do you have dark rooms in your house? If so, let Central Florida Skylights brighten your home. Family owned and operated, Central Florida Skylights offer the best skylights in Orlando with the longest lasting warranties and sleek, low profile impact glass guaranteed not to leak. Plus, they offer a variety of skylight sizes. Check out their 5-star ratings on both Google and HomeAdvisor. Don't settle for less. Visit CentralFloridaSkylightsLLC.com or call today at 407-494-1037. That's CentralFloridaSkylightsLLC.com. 407-494-1037.
Hi, this is Connie Gellner from your local Stanley Steamer. At Stanley Steamer, we love homes, and that's why we are still cleaning them today for over 39 years in Central Florida. We're ready when you are to make sure your space is clean and you and the ones you care about most are safe. Call 1-888-STEEMER.
It's hot outside and summer has arrived. Where are you headed? You can beat the heat and get out and explore in a new RV. The hottest summer savings are going on now at Giant Recreation World, where your options are unlimited. Pick a destination and hit the road. Giant Recreation World for new and pre-owned motorhomes, travel trailers, toy haulers, fifth wheels, and golf carts too. From $4 a day while supplies last. Lifetime warranty plus free delivery within 100 miles. Shop online or visit the location near you in Winter Garden, Destination Daytona, or Palm Bay. GiantRecreationWorld.com. That's GiantRecreationWorld.com.
Hi, it's Jennifer Englert from the Orlando Law Group. If you have legal questions from employment to family law, bankruptcy, and beyond, call us at 407-512-4394 or visit theorlandolawgroup.com. That's theorlandolawgroup.com.
Frogger's Grill and Bar locations are open for business. Oviedo, Apopka, Altamont Springs, and Mount Dora, 11 to 10, and Old Town, 1 to 9, Monday through Sunday, in compliance with all state guidelines. Frogger's has plenty of to-go boxes, so you can still take advantage of their takeout service or through their delivery service partners. If you are ready to get out, Frogger's is the place. And don't miss out on Frogger's amazing menu, where everything is fresh, never frozen. Frogger's Grill and Bar.
Stop paying high electric bills and upgrade the value of your home today with a solar power system from IQ Power Solar. It's never been easier. With no money down and financing options available, you'll be using the power of the sun to take back control of your power needs in no time. Get a free consultation and assessment of your home savings opportunities by calling IQ Power Solar today at 407-585-1018. Or to learn more, visit IQPowerSolar.com.
Florida Man is everywhere. Everywhere. In the car, on your radio at 660 AM and 105.5 FM. In the office or working from home. We're streaming live at FloridaManRadio.com. Out and about, on a run, listen live on the free Florida Man Radio app and on your Alexa device by saying play 105.5 Florida Man Radio. There's no reason to miss any of your favorites, like the Bubba the Love Sponge Show.
Hey Alexa, who are the most famous Bubbas?
According to Blogspot.com, Bubba and Howard are kings of media.
You're like that guy on the beach with a metal detector who finally found something.
You Have Power Radio with Justin Clark, The Ed Till Show, or The Shannon Burke Show.
At that point, I'm down hard. DREM drink. Yeah. Like Ronald Reagan and I are bowling.
I do a rail of cocaine on the back of the toilet.
Florida Man Radio. Unfiltered, unafraid. Get it how you need to. Now, back to You Have Power Radio with attorney Justin Clark.
Tell me more about these fake COVID tests, by the way, Lurt. So apparently there's all these people going around now who need to travel or go back to work, and they're paying, instead of paying to get the test done, like I told you, for $102, you can go get a virus test with Dr. Klein in Longwood, and he doesn't pay me for this. I'm just telling you straight up, and you can guarantee the results in 2 days, and this is the real test, not the rapid one that's not always false, but oftentimes false negative that travel people and a lot of employers won't accept. But you're saying now people are going online?
It's on Instagram. So
okay, well, it's definitely true.
I can't verify 100%.
So, all right, tell me what's up.
This person put, I just moved to Miami and have to get a COVID test / quarantine for 2 weeks before school, which is fine. I was asking where the best places to get tested, and one of them seriously said, oh, you can pay for a fake negative test and you wouldn't have to quarantine. Tons of people do it.
Really? Brianna, have you heard about this as well, or is this news to you?
I haven't heard about that particular, like the fake test, the fake negative test, but I do know that there are pieces of paper that come from, from the desk of Input Hospital here.
Desk of Justin Clark and Associates.
Right. That, basically says that, like, oh, we've tested them and they've come back negative. They're free to go back to work. But basically it's just a template and you can just copy and send it to whoever you want, and whether you took the test or not.
I wonder what this cost. Is any price tag on this? Have you ever seen the price tag?
Nope.
For the fake virus test?
Maybe $101.
$101. Just undercutting the real one, huh? And then you don't risk actually being diagnosed positive and having to not get paid paid for a couple of weeks.
Right. How awkward.
Well, this is the time of year that I always get excited about college football season starting as well. As someone who grew up in Tennessee, my blood runs orange, so to speak. University of Tennessee. I went there for undergrad. We get excited this time of year. Those of you in Georgia, you know exactly what I'm talking about as well. Although you hate Tennessee, I get it. But you love college football. And the SEC announced that they will be doing a 10-game conference-only slate beginning like midway through September. Although, let me sit here right now and predict on August 3rd that this is not going to happen. I don't, as much as I want to see it, I don't think that they're going to play college football this fall. And let me tell you why. As you know, a lot of students, even around here, are going back. A week from today, they're going back to school. I think my daughter goes back August 10th as well. And with all of that happening, and then when college students go back to school, it's hard to social distance playing beer pong. You know what I mean? We're going to be doing things together, all on campus.
This is true.
And certainly there's going to be an outbreak of the virus on college campuses without question. It's just natural. We're putting more people together. It's going to be on campus. And there's going to be, and we're going to be getting closer to the election at that point as well. Then there's going to be an outpouring of just, we can't believe that we let these kids go back. And now we certainly cannot believe that we would let these amateur athletes who are not getting paid get back out there on the football field. So inevitably, the virus numbers are going to rise when college kids get back on campus. And then they're going to say, we understand the NFL is playing and baseball and the NBA are all playing, but those are professional athletes getting paid to do this, whereas these college amateur athletes are not getting paid. And there's an outbreak in Athens on the University of Georgia campus, or in Knoxville on the campus of the University of Tennessee, or Florida and Gainesville. I think that it's not going to happen. Even what you're already seeing with baseball.
Yeah.
I think that, the Cardinals now have a series of positive tests, I believe. And there's already people saying that the Major League Baseball season might not make it. But that's my prediction. As bad as I hate to say it, as much as I love college football, I think once you get the college kids back on campus, numbers are going to increase. And they're going to, really probably more, the left more than anything is going to use it as what are you guys doing? You should have never gone back to school, and there's no way you can put those amateur athletes back on the field.
Sad,
right now, there's some cases in the Reds, Marlins, Phillies, Cardinals, and Nationals.
Yeah, I know that the Marlins really started all this, but I think it was the Cardinals who have now had several, I could be wrong, but I think they've had several positive tests, and they had to cancel some games here this week.
Why can't we just cancel some games? Because it's not like the virus would last within any one athlete the whole season.
Of course.
So just cancel some games, take that L, and just pick back up when your team starts to feel better. I don't know.
321-339-1055. In positive news, you might have seen yesterday, SpaceX capsule, along with its manned crew, splashed down in the Gulf of Mexico yesterday. I was watching this thing live. I watched them take off live as well. I was pretty excited about this.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool that America can now send Americans back to space. It's something that we haven't done in a long, long time.
American.
And we've been relying, I believe, on the Russians to send our people up to space into the International Space Station. But we did it. Elon Musk, really, I mean, at the end of the day, you have to give him a big pat on the back for making all this happen. But the two NASA astronauts returned to Earth in a dramatic yet retro-style splashdown. It's been 45 years since we have had a splashdown like that. But it makes me think, is this good? Is this positive? Or is this in some ways a negative that we're having to resort to a technology that we used 45 years ago?
Well, it's positive because they came back alive and safe.
So like a win to me.
Yeah, I guess we could take it from there and see. I'm sure that I don't think that they have not thought about different ways to bring back the astronauts back, to Destin where they went. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it's great. It was great to see them get back safely and everything. It's just, it's weird that it's something that happened 45 years ago as well. Like we got to a point where we could treat the space shuttle like a plane, essentially, and actually let it land on a runway, whereas now we have to go back to the capsule thing and let it float with parachutes down into the sea again.
Hey, look,
Whatever works.
Right. Basically, at this point, sometimes it doesn't even have to look pretty. Just do it. Just get it done. Get me there safely.
I think you're right. It was first splashdown in 45 years and the first commercially built and operated spacecraft to carry people to and from orbit. And the return clears the way for another launch with astronauts as early as next month.
Wow.
And possible tourist flights next year.
Okay.
Are you going to be one of them?
No. Dude, I just want this year to end, to be honest, at this point. I'm sick of this
look
year.
Look at it this way. Vehicles 45 years ago were using gasoline. They're still using gasoline right now. Now, granted, you do have your electric vehicles, but little by little.
Right. It's not mainstream.
Yeah.
The spacecraft was orbiting Earth at 17,500 miles per hour. That's moving. That's moving.
And you're trying to land that on a damn runway?
Yeah.
What the hell?
And they had to slow to 350 miles per hour during re-entry.
Drop my ass in the ocean, please.
And finally, a low of 15 miles per hour as it smashed into the water.
Good.
15 miles an hour, that's pretty quick to hit the water in a
Right,
big
but I also
can.
feel like that bitch is hot, you know?
Never heard of
It's going to be more than this.
Yeah.
Freaking steam.
Yeah. You know, like if you're cooking on one of those black pans, you know what I'm saying?
You know
With some oil, and then you run the water on it and try to clean it. Yeah, it's pretty scary.
He tells me, can't we use isn't that primitive? No, it's hot. Put it in the water.
They did have one unexpected problem. They forgot to keep other boaters away from the area. You didn't hear about this? So once it splashed down, went into the ocean there. There were a bunch of private boats that made a, quote, beeline for the capsule. And they got too close. Hey, Johnny, put the tuner down. We're going to go. We got a capsule over here.
We got a capsule.
Reel him in, John. Reel him in. What is that thing?
They get to a meteor or a comet.
They made a right. They know what the hell it was. Imagine not knowing what it is and some junk just falls from the sky. You're like, I'm gonna go check it out.
And then the Coast Guard shows up, blasting their horns at you.
Back away. Back away. That's sad.
I mean, look, they might not have known what was going on. A lot of those guys out fishing 100 miles aren't necessarily up on the news as much.
Also true.
I mean, they're more concerned
they probably
about.
Thought, I done got me an alien. I'm the guy that done found the alien.
They went from running tuna in the afternoon to they got aliens rolling in.
Said, "Ooh, that's something big. Don't pull me on up over there."
They're like, we got the COVID, we got the riots, and now we got aliens.
Now we got us an alien.
321 339 1055. Go ahead.
And I was gonna say, let's say you were in space for let's say a year, and you came back to Earth. Where would be the first place you would go to get something to eat?
Yeah, that's a good question. So if you're away for a couple months, let's say, or a year, at the International Space Station, eating dried whatever they eat up there,
paste.
What would be the first thing? As stupid as it sounds, I would probably hit some type of fast food joint.
Yeah, of course.
Like a Mickey D's or Chick-fil-A if it wasn't Sunday. What about you?
No, you already know where I would go.
Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Did you say Chick-fil-A if it wasn't Sunday?
Yeah.
I just got back from space. Open up.
Yeah. I mean, I think they could open up one Chick-fil-A for me.
Make me some nuggets.
First dude to go to space in a decade.
I just got back from space from a year in space.
First dude to land in a little tube in the water in 45 years.
Whatever the hell I want it.
First guy to ride a parachute from space in 45 years.
This guy.
Do you think we could open up a Chick-fil-A for a little chicken Sammy?
Right.
Where would you go?
Yeah, it'd probably be Chick-fil-A or Wendy's.
Wow.
Or Wendy's.
So we are all really that disturbed that we would not want to go to a nice place. We'd all want fast food. What has America done to us?
I think you just want food at that point, you know?
You don't want to sit down and wait and have a little bread.
Like you just want something like solid with some texture, you know?
Yeah. Haven't you seen Iron Man?
No.
Oh.
I never have.
None of them?
Not one.
They got 3 Iron Mans.
You know what? You could pay me. I would sit there and watch it, but it's not my thing. I haven't watched Star Wars either. None of them.
Star Wars or Star Trek?
No, never. None. None of the above.
Get out of this room.
Wow.
None.
That's awkward.
I think I'm the only dude on the planet who doesn't like Star Wars. It doesn't do anything for me. I get nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd have to literally like hold me down to make me watch that whole series.
Okay.
Yeah. Is it really that good?
Star Wars?
Yeah.
Like the particular Star Wars franchise?
Well, I mean, it's just.
Yeah.
This is a nice story.
Indeed.
I mean, I enjoy it. I like it, but you do have to kind of, let's say, be attracted to those kind of things
Yes,
like that.
and I'm
kind
not. Not at all. It's not my thing.
So for you, just Tiger King is your,
Gangster movies.
yeah.
Yes, I love mafia movies.
Old gangster
Any
movies.
mafia movie I'm in. You
So,
don't
like,
have
if
to.
they
You don't
had
have to
like
convince me.
Sopranos in space.
Yes.
you-
Well, no. It has to be believable. I don't like movies that aren't believable.
Gangsters don't go to space.
Yeah. Okay. Exactly.
Okay.
Oh, speaking of movies, breaking news: Courtney Cox is going to star in a 5th installment of Scream.
Really?
Well, thank God.
Whoa.
We've
Just in
been
time.
we've been itching for that.
I know. I've been asking. I've been writing letters and everything for the 5th Scream.
I mean, don't you think probably like about 3 of anything is good enough? And especially Scream. Do we really need Scream 5?
No.
I don't think so. And by the way, I mean, and no offense, part of the lure of Scream was it was a lot of kind of attractive
Yeah.
young men and women, let's say.
Yes.
These people have aged a little bit at this
Yeah.
point. Don't you agree?
I remember I went to go see Scream when it came out, actually.
Oh, yeah?
R-rated movie. I went with one of my aunts.
Did you tell your mother?
I mean, I was, 6, 7. I'm sure
She
probably
knew.
was.
She probably had an idea. Wait, so let's say that you were out in the ocean and you see this alien ship fall down in front of you.
Crass sizzle.
And you needed to make a call. Do cell phones work out there that far into the ocean? Probably not,
It
right?
depends where you are. Because, like, if you're on you guys never been on cruises. Okay.
No.
So if you're on a
I've been on
cruise
one.
ship,
Oh.
one of the last days or early days, they'll bring you into American waters, in which case your phone does start working. It picks up
Really?
on, like whatever closest satellite or whatever is nearby. So it really depends on how close they were to the shoreline.
What
And you can still be like 10, 15 miles out.
and it might depend on what carrier as well, I would think.
Also true.
What carrier do you use? I use AT&T, and I'm telling you, I think we overpay.
You might.
I really think that we pay too much. I believe that we have 3 phones, and I think it's like $300 a month. And I think that's a little too much. I feel like I could shop it around and get a better deal, but it's who has time to do that? What do you use,
I
Lurch?
have Metro.
Metro, isn't that the real cheap one?
I pay
Okay.
for 2 lines, $80, unlimited,
Nice.
everything.
What?
But Metro's on the Sprint network.
They're on T-Mobile.
Which is on T-Mobile's network. Yeah, right. Okay.
And what do you? I want to check them out. Metro PCS, right?
Yep.
I want to check them out. Who do you use?
Verizon.
Verizon. I think
Yeah.
Verizon and AT&T are like the Cadillacs of
Yeah.
the cell phone world, so
They
to
kinda
speak.
are,
But you also pay Cadillac prices for them.
Right.
We're the Kia Optima.
Yeah.
Right.
The used Kia.
Right. We're
No, I'm just-
definitely
But at this point, don't they all pretty much work decent if you're in the no?
not
Oh.
really. No.
Well, the reason I bring it up is because if you have Sprint, don't expect to go to any Sprint store anytime ever again, because Sprint is now T-Mobile, and their retail stores today are getting a fresh look, and also their new brand will be T-Mobile on the outside. So all the Sprint stores are now going to be called T-Mobile. They're rebranding everything. They've all been updated with T-Mobile branding and a fresh coat of magenta paint. I guess magenta is the T-Mobile
Yeah, it's
color.
like the pink.
Oh, what is magenta?
It's a pink.
It's a pink.
Yes.
Great. So if you've always wanted a cell phone with a pink brand,
It's like a pinkish purple.
is that right? That's
fusion.
magenta.
It's
Yeah.
a deep pink.
With a few exceptions, our stores and store employees can now serve Sprint and T-Mobile customers. Sprint and T-Mobile customers can walk in and the employees will say, "Yes, we can help you."
Oh,
Well, that's sweet.
I hope they can.
I think I really would like to switch, I think, one of these days. I feel that it's too expensive on the AT&T.
I used to have AT&T, and I was paying close to $300
Yeah.
for.
And have you noticed a
3
significant
phones.
drop in service? Like a lot more dead zones?
Well, at first, yes. Now Metro, it's better.
Yeah.
It's not. I'm not gonna say it's the greatest, but for $80, 2 phones,
You'll
2
take
lines,
a dead zone or two. Sometimes
Yeah.
actually dead zones are good. Like if you're talking to someone, you don't want to talk to them, and boom, you lose them. There's nothing you can do. It's not your fault.
I just
and
hang
then you don't have to call back for a while because you can just pretend like you're in a dead zone. I like it. I mean, the more dead zones, the merrier, if you want to ask me.
Well, when you go from $300 to $80,
Right.
I like dead
you
zones.
You will take some dead zones.
I'm
I
like-
traveled too much, and that's why my dad was in the military too, so we traveled a lot. So we needed like a really reliable network that wasn't, we needed something like really steady.
According to T-Mobile, the merger with Sprint will allow the company to deliver a 5G network second to none. Can you please help me understand 5G? Because my understanding is some people across the globe feel like 5G is like killing the world or
Right,
something.
it's killing people.
Can someone explain this to me?
I can't.
Okay. Can you explain it to me, Lurch?
Nope.
Apparently people don't like 5G or something.
I'll do some research, and
Yeah.
tomorrow I'll prepare
Okay.
pros and cons
Thank you.
of 5G.
Yeah, give me a brief on that
Yeah.
if you would.
Do a PowerPoint presentation.
Right.
T-Mobile said the new 5G network would have 14 times more capacity in the next 6 years and give customers access to average 5G speeds up to 8 times faster than the current LTE in just a few years. The company's goal is to provide 5G to 99% of the U.S. population within 6 years, with average 5G speeds of 100 megabits per second.
Sounds fast.
That's pretty good, right?
Is it?
But at this point, I mean, can't you pretty much, the phones are pretty fast as is.
They kind of are.
I don't necessarily know it needs to get that much faster. Maybe if you're in a crappy area, you can't load ESPN.com as fast as you would like.
That's annoying.
But generally, it kind of loads right up, correct?
For the most
I mean,
part.
like at home, I don't know if you, like with your internet, you'll have like, let's say, Justin Clark, and you have like Justin Clark 5G.
Yes.
I think like my understanding is that like 5G is like a stronger like signal, but shorter. So I mean, like the range isn't as long. So let's say if you went from like here to there, you can reach the 5G great. But if you go a little bit beyond that, you won't be able to, as opposed to your regular internet network.
Lurch makes a point. We should definitely have 5G in this studio.
You think?
Yeah.
Well, I
'cause
mean,
maybe
we do with
maybe we're too far outside that range, that we're not getting like the most potent speeds here.
Yeah, that would help, and also
look at that. So
yeah,
your
yeah,
computer
yeah,
agrees. Ha Your computer's like, yes, girl, preach.
Karen agrees with me on Star Wars. Thank you. You're probably the only person, Karen. Everyone always makes fun of me for not liking Star Wars, but what do you mean to do? Lie to you? Say, oh yeah, it's great. I can't stand it.
That's what you would do.
There's nothing I enjoy about Star Wars.
Spare my feelings and
Farrell checks in. Justin, did you watch The Irishman? Great mob movie.
Yes.
Also, there's a 3-part docuseries on Netflix called New York versus the Mob. Pretty decent.
That's a good one.
Farrell, I did watch The Irishman. It took me about, 7.5 weeks to get through it because it's about 8 hours long. I did watch it. I took many naps during the movie, but ultimately I did watch all of The Irishman. I think decent mob movie, I would say. And I have started that Netflix series, New York versus the Mob, trying to get there. Have not had a lot of time lately, let's put it that way. Fish checks in. Good morning, Fish. Good morning, peeps. Welcome back, Brianna. God bless our astronauts. Take that, you dirty... whatever.
Passionate.
Sean checks in. What's up, Sean? How are you? Good morning. Cell phones care like health insurance. Pay a whole lot and get sorry service. Sean and Jack. What he's saying is like health insurance, where I have to pay $3,300 this Thursday, even though I have great health insurance. It's BS. You pay a lot for your cell phone service, and it's terrible at the end of the day.
So
and also, Sean agrees with me on Star Wars. Thank you. See?
So what constitutes as good healthcare?
I don't know.
You don't have to pay anything?
Yeah. I mean,
But if you pay $4,000 a month.
If you pay $1,800 a month, you shouldn't have to pay out of pocket for all this stuff. Especially in August.
This is true.
I mean, in August, you would think that your deductible has been used when you have 2 kids and a wife that are using it, I don't contribute to the deductible because I don't go to the doctor, but they do.
Right. Well, you have small
Stupid.
children, so they have to.
It's ridiculous.
They got to stay in front of the doctor for the first 10, 15 years.
It's ridiculous. All right. When we come back, speaking of cell phones, by the way, apparently data is not, they're not just tracking you and trying to sell you things. They're listening to your cell phone like you have absolutely no idea, to the point where there are these companies that are essentially, you've never heard of, kind of behind the scenes on your cell phone, who are creating something very similar to a credit score for you based on your cell phone and data usage. It's scary. I'll tell you about that and more. Quick break. It's Justin Clark on the Florida Man Radio Network.
You're listening to You Have Power Radio with attorney Justin Clark. Florida Man Radio.
Central Florida, Bill O'Reilly here. You deserve the truth and news with no spin. I don't care what side you're on. Catch me on Florida Man Radio, weekday mornings at 9:10 and 11:50 to give you the unfiltered and unafraid news updates. The O'Reilly Update right here on Florida Man Radio.
660 AM, 105.5 FM, streaming at floridamanradio.com.
Frogger's Grill and Bar locations are open for business. Oviedo, Apopka, Altamont Springs, and Mount Dora, 11 to 10, and Old Town, 1 to 9, Monday through Sunday, in compliance with all state guidelines. Frogger's has plenty of to-go boxes, so you can still take advantage of their takeout service or through their delivery service partners. If you are ready to get out, Frogger's is the place. And don't miss out on Frogger's amazing menu, where everything is fresh, never frozen. Frogger's Grill and Bar.
Give our shiny new toy a test drive. It's the all-new Florida Man Radio app. Your one-stop shop for all your Florida Man fixins. Enable push notifications to find out the big Florida Man Radio contests, interviews, shows, and more. Use the open mic feature to throw your 2 cents into the conversation by recording a message that we could play on air. Download the all-new Florida Man Radio app in your Google Play and App Store now. Powered by CentralFloridaArborCare.com.
Hi, this is Connie Gellner from your local Stanley Steamer. At Stanley Steamer, we love homes, and that's why we are still cleaning them today for over 39 years in Central Florida. We're ready when you are to make sure your space is clean and you and the ones you care about most are safe. Call 1-888-STEEMER.
The summer of trucks is in full effect right now down at Nations Trucks. Don't miss your chance to save thousands of dollars on your next truck purchase. Ford, Chevy, Ram, and GMC. Nations Trucks has got them all, and with approved credit, you won't make any payments for 120 days. The truck of your dreams is just a click away. Visit nationstrucks.com today.
Adam and Eve is not giving you 10% off and not 20% off or even 40%. Your discount is even bigger. AdamandEve.com is giving you a whopping 50% off. But why stop there? In addition to 50% off, you also get 10 free gifts. That includes a racy item for him, a sensuous toy for her, and something we know you'll both enjoy. Ooh. And 6 extra special bonus items that are sure to rev your engine, pique your curiosity, and even blow you away. And best of all, free shipping. Always delivered in discreet packaging. So rethink your bedroom routine. Go to adamandeve.com and enter this station's exclusive code at checkout, FLMAN, and get, you know the discount, 50% off almost any item and 10 tantalizing free gifts. That's FLMAN, FLMAN.
If you're dealing with stress, pain, or sleeplessness, look for all-natural solutions from Cannabidel Life, Central Florida's premier CBD distributor. Cannabidel Life uses a U.S. patented extraction technology that produces the highest quality CBD on the market. Florida Man listeners can save 30% off their entire order with promo code FloridaMan at checkout. CBDoilsandedibles.com to check out their huge selection of tasty edibles, oil extracts, smokables, and topical creams that could relieve your ailments. CBDoilsandedibles.com, promo code FloridaMan for 30% off.
It's time for an upgrade. Beneath your feet, with beautiful, durable new carpet from the Home Depot. And right now, free installation. Choose from a wide selection of styles. Order samples. Schedule a measure and installation, all online. It's never been easier to have carpet you love, right where you live. New carpet and free installation, only from the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Free installation on carpet $6.99 or more and $1.25 or more per square foot, U.S. only.
If you're driving less, you could be saving more. With pay-per-mile car insurance from Allstate, you can have control over your auto insurance costs by only paying for the miles you drive. Pay-per-mile car insurance comes with the same reliable coverage you've come to expect from Allstate, but is designed for people who aren't on the road as much. Drive less, save more with Allstate. Visit allstate.com or call an agent for a quote.
Price based on driving behaviors and includes daily rates subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and its affiliates.
Hey, what you doing?
I'm checking my credit score on an app, but I had no idea my credit score was so low. What am I going to do?
Don't worry. Trade Guardian offers credit repair and credit counseling. Their monthly coaching program allows you to get your updated credit report every month. You can start seeing results in as soon as 30 days.
Wow, but that sounds like that's going to be expensive.
Not at all. Trade Guardian offers a free credit assessment to evaluate your options.
That sounds great. How do I get started?
Claim your free credit assessment from Trade Guardian today to start building the credit that you deserve. Find out more at mytradeguardian.com. That's mytradeguardian.com.
I'm News 6 anchor Justin Mormith here, your Monday morning headlines. After it looked like it was headed for the Space Coast, Tropical Storm Isaias weakened on Sunday and mostly stayed out to sea. And that's where it is right now as it continues to move north. There is still a threat for tropical storm winds this morning, particularly in Volusia and Flagler counties. Orange County deputies are spending hours searching for clues after a 12-year-old boy is shot in his bedroom. The victim's grandmother tells News 6 gunfire erupted outside of her apartment on Pine Chase Drive yesterday just before noon. The boy remained at the hospital overnight, but he is expected to be okay. And 2 NASA astronauts are back home after a successful journey from the International Space Station over the weekend. The pair landed in the Crew Dragon Endeavour capsule in the Gulf of Mexico on Sunday. The splashdown marked the first by NASA astronauts in 45 years and the first with a commercial spacecraft. Remember, you can get breaking news around the clock on clickorlando.com and the News 6 app. I'm Justin Mormith. Hope you have a great Monday.
WDYC, Altamont Springs. WYGC, High Springs. A JVC broadcasting station. 660 AM, 105.5 FM. Florida Man Radio. Now, back to You Have Power Radio with attorney Justin Clark.
I still feel like the economic fallout for us is yet to come from this whole virus, and I think I'm in a pretty good position to be the judge of this for you because my firm, as you probably know, is one of the biggest bankruptcy firms in all of Central Florida. I just got the report on bankruptcy filings in Central Florida for July.
All right, let's hear it.
Another unbelievably record low. When it comes to Chapter 13, which is one that a lot of people file, a lot of regular people file. This is not like the Brooks Brothers. That's a Chapter 11. But a Chapter 13 is one that a lot of the general public will file. There were a total in July of 13.
Stop.
13 in July. That is it, which is incredibly low. On average, you're talking about many, many hundreds of them filed. We filed 4 out of the 13. But it's crazy.
Here in
the Middle District of Florida, which includes like all of the local counties, basically.
That's so crazy.
You know, any county that's here close by, up to, I think Marion actually goes to Jacksonville, but Lake, Orange, Seminole, Volusia, you know, all of the close by counties are Middle District. Only 13 filed.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Which means, I think, maybe a lot of us are living off of our credit cards at the moment, and once they, you know, things hit the proverbial fan, so to speak, it's going to be an influx.
But
so you're going to get busy.
Yeah, it's scary to me that it's not happened yet.
And that's why you're expanding.
Well, I'm expanding as we're out of space, really, but
we were expanding before the proverbial you-know-what hit the fan.
Yeah, for sure.
Then a pandemic came.
But I'm kind of tired of losing money. I'm just glad at least most people are back in the office now, where I don't have to. I was working too hard. I mean, literally, it's not normal what I do normally, but what I've been doing over the last month and a half is inhumane. It's been terrible. Somehow I managed to come in here and do this radio show with you almost every day. Yeah. Almost every. And the end of the month sucks for me, too, because I got to write all these checks. So this past Friday is not a good day for me.
It sucks for all of us.
But now you have employees back, and do they help you with those things? Or?
Writing checks? No. I mean, I don't really write the checks myself. Yeah, else. They're helping me like deal with clients and things like that. Yes, I would say. 321-339-1055. Georgia Boy. What's up, Georgia Boy? How are you? I've got 4 phones at $30 per line, including Amazon Prime. And a hotspot.
Who's he on?
Who are you with?
Yeah.
You got to tell me who you're with.
You can't be dropping
Beats
prices
Mobile.
like that, right? Like, who you with?
We're not gamers, and the hotspot data is enough to keep up with our streaming. I cut both cables loose from the house and rolled it up to the bottom of the telephone pole.
That's funny.
Both the cable company and telephone company will have to pay me to connect to my house.
I'm sick of
Hey, I'm not recommending that. This could be illegal. Oh, let me make sure I'm straight, Georgia boy, on this. I cut both cables loose from the house and rolled it up to the bottom of the telephone pole. Wow, that's aggressive.
Yeah.
Now, did you have to like dig it up?
I feel like you had to put some work into that.
And by the way, I would be careful on that deal too, because there's this thing called electricity that can really. Oh, sorry, George.
Little baby didn't care.
That was Georgia boy actually saying "F you" to the cable company.
He said, "Snip, snip."
Hey, I'm gonna show that cable company. Get over here, wire. Metro, PCS, now T-Mobile is who we use. That's pretty good. 4 phones at $30 a line, and it sounds to me he's using that for his cable in the house too, because he has a hotspot. Let me tell you what I pay every month for this crap. Pilar, you chime in as well.
Yes.
Unless you're out trying to dig up $3,300 right now for the surgery on Thursday, the copay.
I would go straight to Bodie.
I can tell you the cell phones are about $300 a month, I would say.
Sounds about right.
But then I also have YouTube TV, mostly for my office. I actually still have DirecTV. That's like $60. I think I still have DirecTV now because I'm trying to cancel. No, I think she finally got that canceled.
You have ESPN now.
I do? But that I have to pay for it?
I'm sure it is.
Damn. Can you figure out how to cancel that?
He has 2 Amazon Prime accounts.
Why?
Really?
Can we cancel one of those? I need help. I need to get my life in order.
Wait, do you have one for?
I don't know.
He has
office
one
and then
for the
home?
office that I get. Like, that's the Amazon account that I shop from. And then he has the other one that he always blames me for shopping on.
Well, what's the point? Why can't I just cancel one of them? I mean, it doesn't
You
matter.
could probably cancel the business one because it's not like we order from Amazon all the time.
Yeah, so
you're definitely going to keep the one from your house because that's...
Why? Why do I need both?
You don't need both. I'm saying you should definitely keep the one from your house.
Oh. All right, let's get one of those canceled. Then I have actual DirecTV in my house with an internet connection, and that's probably like $300 or $250. It's ridiculous, man.
You have Netflix?
Yeah,
Disney
Netflix.
Plus?
No, I've drawn a line in the sand prior to Disney Plus. I have Netflix. Yes, I have.
You have Hulu?
No. Who needs Hulu?
Do you like Sling or any other sort of streaming service?
No. Oh, yeah, YouTube TV.
Oh, that's right, YouTube TV.
And I had DirecTV Now for the longest time as well because I tried to cancel it and whatever. It was like, oh, we don't remember that. We didn't see you. They pretend like you forget to hit accept.
Right.
I know. I'm sure I hit accept. Are you sure you want to cancel? You bet your ass I am.
Right. I pressed that 16 times.
I'm more than sure. I'm damn sure I want to cancel you.
We hate to see you go. Did you want to do it one more? Are you sure?
Yeah. Are you sure you want to cancel? Yes. Are you sure?
Right.
Like what? Yes.
They're trying to tire you out on your way to cancel.
Yeah.
Then eventually you're just gonna say whatever. I'll keep it.
And then you can't. It's not like you can call and yell at anyone because it's all digitally virtual.
Right.
All we have right now is Netflix and Hulu.
That's it.
And Amazon Prime.
I like it.
Netflix,
But you only have one Amazon Prime, not 2?
Yeah, just one. The thing is, if it was up to me, I would have cable as well.
Well, trust me, they are learning more about you than you could ever imagine, and the data isn't just being collected from your phone. They're using this data to score you. There's this whole underground, almost like credit reporting agency, but they don't tell you about it. It operates in the darkness, let's say, of the online marketplace. And they have these really specialized tech companies that you probably never heard of, tapping into your personal data to generate secret surveillance scores, is what they call it. So they're literally just using your whatever you touch online, whatever you buy, whatever you talk about behind the scenes, essentially creating a digital mugshot of you and me and all of us.
What are they going to use it for?
Send us ads? It'll predict our future behavior. It's almost like a credit score, basically. And then these companies are selling these services to major businesses across the U.S., basically. There's CoreLogic. It says that the scores they peddle to landlords can predict whether a potential tenant will pay the rent on time or break a lease. Large employers use HireVue a firm that generates an employability score for you by analyzing tens of thousands of factors, including your facial expressions and tone of voice.
Oh, so they tapped into your phone to figure out how you are at work.
Yeah.
So what are they going to say about my voice?
They're going to say that, this guy needs to be on a radio. I don't know.
Basically.
I don't really know what else you can do with that voice.
They said, don't hire him for your 7-Eleven store. Hire him for radio.
Other employers use Cornerstone Score, which considers where a job prospect lives and which web browser they use to judge how successful they will be at a job.
That's awesome.
So this is all done without you like signing up for anything.
Yeah.
It's all happening behind the scenes. They're learning all this about you, creating a whole profile of you. Brand name retailers purchase risk scores from a company called Retail Equation to help make judgments about whether consumers will commit fraud or return goods for refunds. I kind of like this one.
That's kind of smart when
So
you
they're
think about
saying,
it.
is this person a Karen or not a Karen?
Right. Like, you gonna be this person or not?
Auto insurers raise premiums based on scores calculated using information from your phone that track driving styles. So, like, it uses smartphone apps to track your driving style. And then the auto insurance company will make basically a guess on what your premium should be.
Right.
Isn't it? I understand.
Your phone keeps going like this.
Jeez.
You probably be out here changing.
I understand it's 2020. It's 2020. Yes, I understand, but there's an invasion of privacy thing going on here that makes me a little bit nervous. I mean, look, we went back to letting a capsule fall into the sea with a parachute.
45-year-old technology.
45-year-old technology, but now they're telling you whether I'm hireable or not based on faces I make in pictures on my phone.
So what are they going to say about your temper tantrums?
I'm probably unhireable at this point, Lurch. I'm gonna have to continue owning my own business forever. They're like, oh, don't touch that guy with a 10-foot pole.
Not grab this thing.
Totally unstable.
Awkward.
Weirdo. At what point is it too much? That was my cell phone turning off my microphone. Legitimately.
That wasn't me.
It was actually no. Literally, I was throwing my arms like this, and it hit it. Oh yeah, Pilar did cancel DirecTV, AT&T cell phones, $308 a month.
Wow.
308.
Do you have unlimited?
Yeah.
Do you have unlimited
we should have unlimited.
Well, how many
Roos
phones
Chris for that?
are on your?
Three phones, man.
Your mother-in-law doesn't. She pays for her own phone.
3 phones, 308.
You make your mother-in-law pay for her own? How dare you?
What do you mean? How dare me? My mother-in-law pay for her own phone? What is wrong with you?
She's not on there.
So she should be?
It's your mother-in-law.
You two both get out. I want you out of the studio. Give me the damn comrades during the break because I'm getting out of here. I'm telling you, I'm paying $308 a month for 3 cell phones, and you're like, "Bro, you're a jerk."
You should have
jerk. You should have your mother-in-law in there too.
I was like, just 3. I was assuming it was for 4. But I see it's just 3.
So it's your phone, Pilar's phone, and Sophia's phone?
Yeah, and I have the worst of the bunch. I've got the iPhone whatever, 8 something.
So you have the iPhone whatever, and they have the iPhone what?
I don't. I can tell definitively say Sophia has the new one.
So
I can't remember Pilar.
11 Pro, 11 Pro Max.
Whichever one
Pro.
they
It's not the
bought.
one that it doesn't have the 3 cameras. It has like 2 cameras on the back. 2 lenses. Whatever. I don't even care. I want to go to Metro. Right, give me Metro PCS's number.
If you go to Metro, you
How
can
much
add your
you paying?
mother-in-law to
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Pilar. If we switch to Metro, we can add your mom on the account for sure.
Mom's listening like, hell yeah.
Mhm.
Let me call Metro now. Right.
Let's go.
It sounds like a good deal, babe. We should look into it.
$3,300 for the surgery, the copay. $1,800 a month I pay for health insurance. They want $3,300 prior to the surgery.
Is there like a separate doctor you could switch to? Kind of you switch phone companies? They're like a different
What other miscellaneous
expenses
do you have? Like that you pay monthly? Do you have like Eat Fresh or something like that? Or?
No, I don't think so. Not that I can. Well, the horse stuff. Are you kidding me?
He spends a lot on Uber Eats, but I guarantee he doesn't have an Uber Eats membership.
Oh, Georgia Boy said there's only 24 volts in those wires. It's more like landscape lighting. And they have above ground in the neighborhood. I used a ladder to get on my house. That seems dangerous. And how do you know which one is which? I mean,
It's not a bomb to start
Yeah,
cutting.
you just start
Start
snipping.
snipping. Hey, honey, is the electricity
Right.
still on?
We're good. Turn the channel. What do you see? Snow? Good. That's the right one. Hang on.
Damn.
Let me know when the internet goes out.
George, well, I got respect for you, man, but look, I don't know if I don't recommend climbing up on your house and start snipping wires just to give the FU to the local cable company.
Nice.
Next thing you know,
Or
Spectrum's like, oh my God, District 12 has gone dark.
certainly hire a professional for that if you want to give the middle finger to the local cable provider.
That's so funny.
321-339-1055. I hope Stevie didn't hear me kick the wall. By the way, Stevie, if you heard something, it was my computer fell. It wasn't me kicking the
He
wall.
was not having a tantrum at all.
But to be clear, I kicked the bottom part here, Lurch, and it's a little more sturdy than the actual drywall.
Yeah,
So I think we're safe, and it's not like I packed that big of a punch anyway.
No.
You know what I mean?
What would be funny is if like
tiny
you
knees.
kick that and then you hurt yourself in the process.
That would be awkward.
Yeah.
Then you'd have to pay $4,000.
I feel fine. Don't worry. Hopefully, my deductible will be at least halfway used by the time we have the surgery on Thursday. What a week! What a Monday, and a beautiful Monday at that, by the way. Right? Look, there's no hurricane, but
nice out.
it's gloomy.
Yeah.
It's a gloomy Monday,
But it's
for
not
sure.
like hot and sticky like it has been, which is nice. That's
I think
a
it
win.
only rained Sunday morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It was.
on
That's
my
it.
side, yeah.
The rest of the
That was it,
day,
yeah.
it was fine. I mean, it was gloomy, sure, but it was fine. Hey, you know what you should do if you want to celebrate this joyous week? Go out and make yourself a great meal, and go to the local grocery store and get yourself some onions. Oh, onions! Why onions, Justin? Well, because if there's one food on the planet that you can't get salmonella from, it's got to be the onion, right?
Absolutely.
Not. There has now been a salmonella outbreak in the United States, infecting nearly 400 people, confirmed, linked to onions.
Wow.
Was it
What
the
is it?
Vidalia?
Yeah, I was gonna say, was it the one that you bought
Was it the
from
Vidalias?
Walmart?
Does this now mean that we have to cook our onions just like we do chicken? Because we have Did you ever think you could get salmonella and onions? No.
No,
hell no.
never.
In fact, if there's one thing that you couldn't get salmonella from, it's onions,
Right.
I would think.
It's that particular vegetable.
And now if we can get them from onions, we probably get them from the potato, right?
Right.
Or from the tomato.
Watch out for them carrots.
The carrots. Now we're going to have to cook all of our food through.
All the way through.
Make sure we kill the salmonella and our
So its
onions.
internal temperature has to be 165
Yeah.
degrees.
Yeah, now we're going to have to sell meat thermometers for onions.
For onions.
Jeez.
Whole different market.
Oh, Lord.
The onions that are in question were shipped from May 1 to present and have been distributed in cartons weighing between 5 and 50 pounds and mesh sacks between 2 and 50 pounds. Red, yellow, white, and sweet yellow onions. Aren't sweet yellow onions the Vidalia onions or no?
You should know you bought them.
They're all included in this recall. This is not good news, right? Now we can get salmonella and onions. How does this happen? I mean, are they like rolling up the onions in a chicken factory? How do we get salmonella and onions?
Who knows?
As of Sunday, 396 people have contracted the salmonella-related illness. In 34 states, 4 states with the highest number are Oregon, Utah, California, Montana. They say Florida only has 3 so far suspected onion salmonella poisonings.
Is it linked to like a certain grocery
Is it linked to
store?
McDonald's?
No,
Or a
it's
certain
linked to
restaurant?
Thompson International Inc., a California onion grower, packer, and shipper.
Right, but where do they ship it to?
They're shipping them all over the planet.
They ship it
To all 50 states in the United States.
Right.
But I don't know. I can't tell you if it was Publix or Kroger or whatever.
So what's really funny is that, all over the nation, there are Walmarts.
Oh.
Well, I was asking because I was trying to pinpoint who possibly, you know what I'm saying? Walmart.
You know what? I tell you, cake batter. If you ever make a cake at your house, do you
Yes.
lick the cake batter with the raw egg in it?
Yes.
And couldn't that spread salmonella? Because I can tell you that happens a lot in my house. But my mother, when I was a kid, used to say only like one little teeny drop because it could have salmonella in it because it has raw eggs.
Right.
So do you think that is it appropriate to eat the cake batter? What do you think?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Lurch, you do it, correct?
Yes.
But if you can get salmonella from onions.
I mean, it took us this long in 2020 to now figure out that onions can have.
Right, at this point.
Good God.
Probably already had
what
it.
else is going to come out?
Right, we don't know.
Let's see. Rich checks in. Good morning, Rich. Xfinity Mobile, 5 phone numbers, 3 phone payments, insurance on 3 phones, unlimited calls and internet for $330 a month. Once the new phones are paid off, the bill drops to $120 a month.
Oh, wow.
So that's good. So essentially, it's $120.
Yeah.
You know, I think that we might be paying for
You're
one
still
phone
paying
or something.
for Sophia's phone.
That could be it.
That's actually true.
That might contribute to the $308 bill for
'Cause it
3.
does
But he's going to have a $120 bill for 5.
Yeah.
For 5 phones.
Right, but that's once he pays off all the phones. So that's actually pretty.
See, because with Metro,
Decent.
I'm sure you can like go in and let's say like lease the phone or whatever it is that you do, but I actually like buy the phone up front from wherever and then use it. So I think that's the only downside with that, at least for right now.
Farrell said I'm good on the onions because I don't know how to ring them up, and that's true. At these self-checkout counters, I don't know how to weigh my onions. Like, oh, how many pounds onions? I don't know. Like, oh, you have to weigh them. I'm like, well, that's your job. I don't even know what kind of onion it is, let alone how to weigh it here at your little machine.
Actually, I went to neighborhood Walmart on Saturday, and it was packed.
Yeah.
Oh man, it was bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Jam-packed at the Walmart.
But I got lucky because I was waiting on one of the like scan ring your own, and I was waiting maybe like 5 minutes, and then this chick was like, "I'm gonna be open on 4 if you want to come." And like nobody jumped, so I said, "Screw it, I'm going." And then everyone was just like looking at me, and I'm like, "Well, no one jumped."
Right.
Bebby checks in. Good morning, Bebby, and happy belated birthday to you. Good morning to all. Glad you're back, Brianna. We missed you. Well, yes, she had a very stressful week, Beb.
Aunt Bebby.
Bill said hot mayo and onion and ham killer sandwich.
Hot mayo.
I got Dave, the drummer's on my team. I got your back. I wouldn't pay my mother-in-law's cell phone bill. Fortunately, she's in Colombia and my wife isn't listening.
Right. Fortunately, his mother-in-law lives in the same house as him, so it actually makes a little bit more sense that way.
And Dave did clarify Vidalia onions are different than sweet yellow onions. Vidalia onions are pretty good, aren't they?
You
I
bought
think
them
so.
again? We
Did he buy them? Or
George,
did he bring them in as a pack of gum? Like,
Georgia boy does remodeling for a living, so he's a little better suited to cut the cable wires from a ladder on his house.
He wasn't guessing.
Than I am, and he sent some pictures of pretty nice remodel jobs there,
Hey,
bro.
let me see.
Well done. You know, I need to get some bathrooms done in my house, I think. But not now that I have to pay $3,300 as a copay for taking a tube out. Crazy.
That toilet's gonna have to wait.
321-339-1055. Also, meat prices in the stores are still very high. Have you noticed that at all? Meat prices in the stores are up 25%. 25%. I'll tell you about that. And are they about to go down, as some suspect, and much more? One last quick break. It's Justin Clark on the Florida Man Radio Network.
You're listening to You Have Power Radio with attorney Justin Clark. Florida Man Radio.
Previously on the Bubba Love Sponge Show.
Is this the first time that you've done the X as well?
Yes.
When did you guys start this process?
We started about 10:30 at night. We were at a pool party, and then we went out to, have dinner and then drank some there. But we came back and just decided to, see what this is all about. And believe me, I can't wait to get my hands on some more.
Bubba the Love Sponge, morning 6 till 10 on Florida Man Radio.
Tune into the Shannon Burke Show every Friday for Free Money Fridays, brought to you by Greens Energy Services. Win free green, plus save some green when you choose Greens Energy Services as your AC provider. Get all the details on how to win free cash every Friday at FloridaManRadio.com.
Time to burn those COVID calories, so get off your ass and hit Fit to Row in College Park, Orlando's premium indoor rowing studio. Open now. Lose weight, tone up, get fit with no contracts. A full body workout that's easy on the joints. Go to fittorow.net now or call 407-325-4781. That's 407-325-4781. Stay tuned to Florida Man Radio for your chance to win 3 free months at Fit to Row.
It's hot outside and summer has arrived. Where are you headed? You can beat the heat and get out and explore in a new RV. The hottest summer savings are going on now at Giant Recreation World, where your options are unlimited. Pick a destination and hit the road. Giant Recreation World for new and pre-owned motorhomes, travel trailers, toy haulers, fifth wheels, and golf carts too. From $4 a day while supplies last. Lifetime warranty plus free delivery within 100 miles. Shop online or visit the location near you in Winter Garden, Destination Daytona, or Palm Bay. GiantRecreationWorld.com. That's GiantRecreationWorld.com.
Adam and Eve is not giving you 10% off and not 20% off or even 40%. Your discount is even bigger. AdamandEve.com is giving you a whopping 50% off. But why stop there? In addition to 50% off, you also get 10 free gifts. That includes a racy item for him, a sensuous toy for her, and something we know you'll both enjoy. Ooh. And 6 extra special bonus items that are sure to rev your engine, pique your curiosity, and even blow you away. And best of all, free shipping. Always delivered in discreet packaging. So rethink your bedroom routine. Go to adamandeve.com and enter this station's exclusive code at checkout, FLMAN, and get, you know the discount, 50% off almost any item and 10 tantalizing free gifts. That's FLMAN, FLMAN.
If you have legal papers to be served anywhere in the state, then the team at Magic Process, with more than 25 years in the business, is your go-to. Hey, it's Shannon Burke, and Magic Process is a full-service litigation support company offering not only service of civil process, but skip tracing, court filings, document recovery, public records researches, foreclosure sales, and eviction support. Get a discount if you tell them you heard it here on Florida Man Radio. Magic Process, Florida's premier process service and litigation support team, veteran-owned and operated. Call 407-541-0697 or online at magicprocess.com. At some point, you're going to need a mask. Either you feel like you need one to protect yourself, you feel like you need one to protect those around you, or you just want to be able to get into your favorite box store and get their delicious rotisserie chicken. You need my friends at Smart Mask Shop. This is Shannon Burke. Smart Mask Shop offers comfortable, customized face masks designed by a world-renowned heart surgeon. They're available in a variety of colors, ability to produce large orders, logo placements are possible. They have the nose wires to prevent glasses from fogging up. They're the most comfortable, most perfect masks available. Go to smartmaskshop.com. They can ship to you today.
It's time for an upgrade. Beneath your feet, with beautiful, durable new carpet from the Home Depot. And right now, free installation. Choose from a wide selection of styles. Order samples. Schedule a measure and installation, all online. It's never been easier to have carpet you love, right where you live. New carpet and free installation, only from the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Free installation on carpet $6.99 or more and $1.25 or more per square foot, U.S. only.
If you're driving less, you could be saving more. With pay-per-mile car insurance from Allstate, you can have control over your auto insurance costs by only paying for the miles you drive. Pay-per-mile car insurance comes with the same reliable coverage you've come to expect from Allstate, but is designed for people who aren't on the road as much. Drive less, save more with Allstate. Visit allstate.com or call an agent for a quote.
Price based on driving behaviors and includes daily rates subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and its affiliates.
Do you know how COVID-19 helped you out? It drove down home loan interest rates yet again. According to MarketWatch, you can expect to see rates drop even further this summer. UHAB Realty has the experience, knowledge, and bilingual staff to assist you in navigating your home purchase during these times. You know what the best part is? It's free when we represent you as a buyer. Call us at 407-733-4700 and mention this ad to receive a free home warranty when you close on your home.
Bubba the Love Sponge.
Hey, it's Bubba the Love Sponge. Listen every weekday mornings right here on Florida Man Radio. Powered by Anna Jar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Florida Man is everywhere. In the car, on your radio at 660 AM and 105.5 FM. In the office or working from home. We're streaming live at FloridaManRadio.com. Out and about, on a run? Listen live on the free Florida Man Radio app and on your Alexa device by saying play 105.5 Florida Man Radio. There's no reason to miss any of your favorites, like the Bubba the Love Sponge show.
Hey, Alexa, who are the most famous Bubbas?
According to Blogspot.com, Bubba and Howard are kings of media.
You're like that guy on the beach with a metal detector who finally found something.
You Have Power Radio with Justin Clark, The Ed Till Show, or The Shannon Burke Show.
At that point, I'm down hard. REM drink. Yeah. Like Ronald Reagan and I are bowling.
Want to do a rail of cocaine on the back of the toilet?
Florida Man Radio. Unfiltered, unafraid. Get it how you need to. Now, back to You Have Power Radio with attorney Justin Clark.
321-339-1055. Franklin the mailman's mad at somebody. I can't figure out who it is. It could be me. He said, "Where's my stuff? Oh, great ghoster." Who is he mad at? Is that me? Hey, Franklin, who are you upset with here?
It's probably me, but guess what? I was on vacation last.
Yeah. She went from saving the planet to vacation, by the way, last week. So you owe him something.
Sure. I'll send it.
So, but is that why he's mad, or is he mad at me? I'm trying to figure this out.
Unless there was something that happened last week that I don't know about, then yeah.
We didn't get in a fight with Franklin last week, did we, Lurch?
Negative.
Franklin, fill us in. Why are you mad, and who is ghosting you?
It is.
Or is it just Monday and you're pissy like me? And that's fine
he hates
too.
Mondays.
We're not mad at you for that. We want you to be yourself, buddy. That's it. Oh, and Henry's accusing Lurch of going back to the store to get more water. That's why. That's the problem.
Actually, I went to get cereal. I wanted to buy some cereal.
Y'all notice that there's toilet paper on the shelves now? I mean,
there is?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I'm feeling like we're getting back to like a certain level of normalcy.
Apparently, Vidalia onions are only grown in Vidalia, Georgia, and they're delicious.
Maybe
I mean, that must be pretty good if like one city has a whole monopoly on a whole variety of onions.
Right, that actually makes sense.
I remember when I was a kid, I did not like onions, but we had a Little League game, and they were giving away Vidalia onions for like the championship team or something, and I ended up liking Vidalia onions. Those are the only ones that I liked.
Took an onion in.
No, I didn't eat them like that. Yeah, he's mad at you, actually. It's his shirt.
We had to about camp once.
Brianna, Franklin's mad at you, not me.
Franklin, shirt. Got it.
All right, Franklin, she's going to send you your damn shirt. I promise you.
Yep.
I don't blame him. I'd be upset, too. What are we going on, like a month here? How long has he been waiting on this shirt?
Probably a little bit.
And how do you charge interest on a shirt, by the way?
We told him we're giving him a bottle.
Yeah.
We talked about this 2 Fridays ago.
We did? Yeah. Okay, so she's gonna send you a shirt and a News 6 bottle.
News 6 Getty.
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 He says it's been 2 months, actually. My bad. I mean, her bad. You know, it's not. I can only do so
the
much.
First month we got to throw out. Because,
I got to why? Because blame it on the pandemic.
Pandemic.
Right. Well, the pandemic.
Well, the problem is we did the game mid-pandemic, so it's not like we played the game and then pandemic hit.
Well, no, we also didn't have the bottles.
Oh.
We didn't have like half the stuff.
Yeah, you know what, Franklin, call News 6. Do that.
Don't call News 6.
Yeah, call News 6 and let them know about this. It's not our fault.
We didn't have half the crap when we were trying to give stuff away.
Speaking of onions, I guess the people aren't going to buy as many onions over the next couple of weeks, it seems.
Sucks. But I just bought some onions yesterday.
Hey, I might want to throw them away.
Damn.
You might want to look at where they were produced.
Yeah.
Because onions are creating salmonella.
Where? You said Tyson's who?
Thompson's.
Okay.
Thompson International.
Yeah, I already aggressively threw away the story. I can't even go. I threw it against the wall.
Thanks for actively listening, Lurch.
But also, the price of meat has undergone the biggest price hike in history because of many meat plant shutdowns. You've heard about the plant shutdowns because of virus outbreaks and things. And also, grocery stores have had shortages of meat because of it. The price of veal is up 25.1%. Pork, that's a substantial amount. Not that any of us regular people go buy veal every Friday anyway, you know. Do they even sell veal at the local Publix typically, or do you have to go to a special shop for that? Do they sell veal at Kroger?
I don't know because I don't actively go to
look for veal.
Veal, yeah.
Pork is up 11.8%. Chicken or poultry up 8.7%. Eggs up 12.1%. Just here recently, basically, they have a lot of advice as to what to do to overcome this. If you buy the whole chicken versus the cuts, you're going to save a lot of dough, they say. Buy a more affordable cut of beef. I mean, this is pretty obvious stuff, correct? They say instead of buying the filet mignon, opt for something like sirloin tip center or round steaks. What? The round steak, isn't that make like a burger or a country fried chicken or whatever you call that thing?
It kind of looks like a little round.
I mean, I can understand some of the stuff you can put in the crock pot and let it cook all day. And everything's tender in the crock pot, right?
Oh, of course. Falls right off the non-bone or bone.
But they also say because of the increase in the prices of meat, Spam is killing it. Spam is becoming your go-to for meat or for protein right
Are
now.
you gonna smoke some spam?
Yeah, sales of canned meat in the U.S. surged more than 70% since the pandemic hit. 70%.
Wow.
I think I want to. Hey, Pilar, if you're listening, let's get some spam just so I can talk about it because it's been a long time. I want to cook it up and see what I think. I want to be able to do some recon here for this program. I would smoke some spam just for giggles.
Yeah.
What? I mean, we can smoke other real things too, but throw some spam in there and I can report back to you.
What else can you throw in the smoker?
Any kind of meat, pal. I smoked crab legs there once.
Hey, are we talking?
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I also smoked chicken wings. I've smoked a lot of things in the 3 times I've used it.
You've also smoked as well, so okay.
He's also done some smoking.
The last few weeks I haven't had a chance to get out there that much. This weekend, I think finally I'm gonna chill.
This upcoming weekend?
Yes.
What if something else happens?
Well, I don't know. What? Pandemic, hurricane, judgmental.
That's awesome.
I guess you can order Uber. Again, we ordered Uber this weekend.
Don't order from that Mexican restaurant.
Hey, what in the world?
But that is messed up that they put their whole menu and everything, let me order from there, and then told me an hour and a half later that it wasn't on the way.
That's
we
weird.
don't do Uber.
Yeah.
Because I wonder where that money would have
I
went
don't know.
if
I don't
you
know.
never called Uber Eats and said, hey.
I think honestly, like maybe, and I could be wrong in this sense, but like a lot of restaurants change ownership so much that maybe the old management used Uber and the rest of them were just like, nah, we're not going to do it. So they thought, oh, if we just get rid of the iPad that Uber gave us, we don't have an Uber account because they don't use,
Oh, Henry also said that you're ghosting him on a bottle and a T-shirt as well. I know I'm just reading the text message. I'm not trying to pile on, Brianna. I'm just reading the message. Welcome back, by the way.
Thanks.
Henry said, asking for a friend. I guess my bottle and shirt will hit the mail soon too.
It definitely will. Please remember, the last time was the last day I was at work when we had this conversation, and I did not work at all last week. So,
see, I can't remember one day from the next. I have no idea that we talked about this.
But I literally do not feel bad at all because I was not at work last week.
Fish says spam is great with almost everything. I'm a spam cooking beast.
Hey.
Maybe we should have a spam off.
Right.
A
we
spam
need to have
cook-off
spam
between you and Fish.
cook-off.
When is what was I going to say?
When is
Monday over?
Spam day? I don't
For
know.
Christ's sakes. I don't know. I had something to say about spam, but I forgot.
Okay.
Georgia boy, sorry to inundate you guys with text, but you're chatting about things I can relate to. Paying month by month for a phone plus the insurance is the new dumbass family way of using credit. I'll buy a 2 or 3 year old phone for maybe a couple $100 and it does everything. So that's a good point, I think.
Right.
Because they're charging us interest on these phones that we pay monthly too, but we don't care because we're like, oh great, we're gonna, because they put the price tag like $1,000 on the phone,
Right.
Or you can pay monthly at $20 a month, and you're like, oh, okay, well it's a no-brainer.
Well,
Right.
Speaking of Georgia boy,
Yeah.
today is National Georgia Day.
Is that right? National Georgia Day?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
That's
That sounds
awesome. I'm
fun.
very happy to hear that. Congratulations. I know.
That's kind of cool.
I know a lot of Georgia people. Speaking of Georgia Day, let me skip the other Uber story for a moment because apparently in Atlanta right now, people are getting so desperate that they are holding people up with firearms to steal their puppy. Puppy?
The heck?
There was a puppy thief over the weekend in Atlanta. Police now are searching for 2 dog nappers who stole a man's puppy at gunpoint Saturday morning at a park in Atlanta called Washington Park. Officers responded to the robbery, and when they arrived, they met with a man who told them 2 suspects took his French bulldog, his Frenchie, from Washington Park. The puppy was off its leash, and 2 male suspects took the animal and threatened the victim with a gun when the victim protested.
A puppy?
Everything in life is a cost-benefit analysis. Anytime you want to rob a store, you think of the cost,
Right.
which is the chance of going to jail for a long time, versus the benefit, which is how much cash you can get.
Right.
What can you sell a Frenchie for out on the open market?
Oh, a Frenchie. Sorry.
A French Bulldog.
Yeah, my friend just bought one for $4,000.
$4,000?
So,
Oh.
yeah, and he's purebred. He's gorgeous, except for that he has a lazy eye. So
Wait, you say he just sold one?
not
So,
as
well,
gorgeous.
I mean,
Is it the same
she
one
just
from?
bought
Was it in Atlanta?
No, she
Anywhere
just bought
near
one,
Washington Park?
and this was months ago in Colorado. Regardless, Frenchies they're pretty expensive.
So, whoa, time out. She paid $4,000 for a Frenchie with a lazy eye?
Yeah, she
So-
thought. I guess like whoever sold it to her was like, oh no, like he's just he was a puppy. I mean, he's still kind of a puppy now, but she was like, oh, it'll correct itself. And like when I met him, I was like, nah, that dude it's permanent.
I mean, that certainly gives you some room for negotiation if you roll in there and
He
the
kinda
price
looks a
tag
little-
is $4,000.
I told her he looks like Rodney Dangerfield. The way his eye is just-
Did they name him Rodney? Rodney?
no, his
Fetty
name's
Wap.
Dumpling, but
Dumpling.
Dumpling.
Yikes. Sorry. Dumpling?
Yeah.
Oh.
She's Jewish and Japanese. So it's the thing.
Man, 4,000.
$4,000 with a lazy eye.
With the
I'll
eye.
be like, I'll do $4,000, but let's do $2,500 because of the
Right.
lazy eye.
You see this eye?
And I'll pay cash.
His value went down.
So people have resorted to
Holding
robbing you
people
at
up
gunpoint
for your
to
dog?
steal your.
But the cost
Wow.
benefit analysis on that just doesn't add up.
like
And it's
dog
one thing too.
trafficking.
Okay, you'll pay $4,000 for a brand new puppy from a breeder for a French Bulldog.
Yeah.
But from some dude who is selling a French Bulldog we don't know where he got, I don't think he's getting $4,000 for it.
No, he'll probably get a couple grand, but for him, that's worth it.
You think he'll get a couple grand for a stolen French Bulldog, huh?
I mean, he's not gonna tell people it's stolen, obviously.
Oh,
The
well,
dog's
now
not
the
gonna
story's
tell.
out. So
So how do you how is he going to sell a French Bulldog on the internet
I mean,
if he's not a breeder?
if he's an idiot,
Yeah.
which he held up someone for a puppy, he probably is an idiot. He'd probably just list it online.
Yeah, I would do it in California, nowhere close to Georgia.
Let's go. You know what? Let's go on Facebook Marketplace and search in Atlanta
for
for
French
for
Bulldogs.
dogs. Let's look
Yeah,
right
I
now.
I wonder if the police have thought of that yet.
Probably not. But if we find them, there's a reward out for this.
Because you understand this is armed robbery,
This is
right? I mean,
certainly-
this is serious jail time for the theft of a dog.
Mm-hmm.
Issues, man. Issues.
Good God, man.
People got problems. People have problems.
French Bulldog puppy. Okay. There's quite
How much? Wait, for a used one. What
for gently used.
Yeah. What is a lightly used Frenchie going for these
What a
days?
Gently used puppy. You're looking at a couple thousand. Hang on, I'm looking for Georgia though. I got to go to Atlanta because we're searching and
National Georgia.
I
Day.
just,
There it
I
is.
mean, I thought you can only buy, you can get a dog one of three ways: from a breeder, from one of these puppy stores, or you can go save one at the local.
Or no, you can get one from a thief.
Now you can buy
Right,
one
now
from
you
the
can
thief.
From an armed robber.
check on Craigslist. Is probably his,
Well, welcome back, Brianna. Excellent job today.
I
We
think
thought you were doing. We thought you'd be a little bit more tired from the heavy lifting you were doing last week today, but
same.
that's fine. How do we find out more about you?
Brianna Daniel Official, all social media.
Lurch, good job as well today. How do I find out more about you?
Lurch FMR on Twitter or go to the neighborhood Walmart.
Water aisle.
Great job. Thank you for joining us here today. Stick around. Bill O'Reilly coming up next, followed by Ed Till from noon until 3 when Shando is back in town after a quick little trip, I think, to see his daughter in Nashville. He might be tired. Call in today because he's going to be tired at 3 o'clock. He'll be here from 3 until 7. Real Talk with G Love from 7 until 8. The Logan Secular reprogram from 8 until 9 p.m. Back here with you again tomorrow morning, starting with Bubba the Love Sponge from 6 until 10. Brianna, I don't know much, but I do know one little teeny tiny thing.
What's that?
I'll see you right back here again tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. on the Florida Man Radio Network.